Cowboy Nation, rise up. This is not your ordinary channel. I'm not your ordinary Cowboy fan. This is Juan Johnson. And today was not your ordinary Cowboy win. It wasn't a win at all. Oh, my goodness. So we got to talk about it. Here's the good news. We lived to fight another day. However, we did lose. Let me put this up. We did lose to the Bears. That's 14-31. And um, you know how it goes. Man, it's just not a good showing at all. I felt good going into the game as far as last week's momentum, But to be completely honest with you, I didn't figure the defense to fall off that bad. I knew it was going to be bad, but not that bad. I want somebody to help me out. Wasn't this the same offense last week? Um, talk about the Bears that did not do quite so well with Detroit, but it was the defense that gave up 52 points. Isn't that right? It wasn't the Bears 0-2. So if you're looking at it on paper, like I'm looking at it on paper, I thought, we had a chance. But, any given Sunday, and I should put that up in my captions, any given Sunday, you can get beat. And this was that Sunday where my Cowboys come up there thinking, you know what? We can just have a good old shootout and beat this team. And you know what? We got beat. So, rain, snow, sleet, or shine. I'm a Cowboy fan, die hard through and through. So I'm going to do my broadcast whether we win or lose. Doesn't matter tomorrow. If you're in the Morganton, Burke County area, tomorrow is going to be Cowboy Monday. I'm sporting my blue. I'm sporting my silver. One of my jerseys. That's just how I do. Rain, snow, sleet, or shine. I don't hide. I'm a Cowboy fan through and through. So we need to talk a little bit. And I want to keep y'all alone tonight, but I do want to share some of these game stats with you. Did you know that Dak Prescott had 251 yards, 31 of 40, one TD, 2 interceptions? That one interception's not on him, but the one interception was. Throw it away, Dak. Just throw it away. Did you know that Williams had 76 yards rushing? Did you know that Ferguson had 13 receptions of 82 yards? You know that Donovan Wilson had 4 solo tackles? He had a decent game. But when Chicago's offense are throwing the ball down the field, and somebody help me out with this, why aren't the Cowboys throwing the ball down the field? So that brings me to my ups and my downs. What's up? Hey, Ferguson looks good because Dak is throwing down to him, checking down from all his reads. Then go to first read, second read, and understanding. Listen, I didn't talk about Lamb. Listen, CeeDee Lamb was a loss, but listen, there are 53 other men on this team, 52 other men on this team. Somebody has got to step up. You might lose your star player, and I think CeeDee Lamb is top 3 in the NFL. Having said that, somebody needs to step up. Somebody needs to go forward. Somebody needs to make a play on the ball. Did y'all know that the Cowboys actually had more total yards than the Bears? Did you know that? 396 and 385. Did you know that Cowboys have 4 more turnovers and Caleb Williams and the Bears had 0? Come on. We had 23 first downs. We only had but 25 yards of penalties, which was a decently played game from a perspective of having your assignment, doing your assignment, and being on your assignment. Not good on third down though, 3 of 11, and if my math is right, that only comes about 28%. That's not good. Fourth down, 2 for 3. That's not good. Red zone, 1 for 4. Not good. We had the ball 32 minutes of this game. And the Bears had the ball 27 minutes in this game, and we still lost. So here's some good news, Cowboy fans. We're talking about ups and downs. Here's the good news. The good news is we are still, unless New York wins right here in a little bit, facing the East. So good news is we have a chance. We're not out of this thing. Here's the not so good news. Now this is what I want to talk about. The not so good news. I already talked about the running attack. This defense is horrible. This defense can't stop a cold. Cody's, NyQuil, Dayquil, vitamin C, your mama's chicken soup. I don't care what you throw at this defense. The Dallas Cowboy defense is horrible. And I understand we got some issues. We got some Revel is healing up, right? Our draft pick, he's healing up. Um, who else is healing up? There's a couple more of our players that are healing up in a position where they're in a healing mode at this point. Couple of our cornerbacks. I can't bring it to mind right now, but y'all know who I'm talking about. But y'all, something is wrong with this defense. We can't stop anybody. And when you ship your best player away from the star, what do you expect? You expect to play with who you got. Mozzie Smith can't stop a cold. You see that Clark went out there on that one play. I don't know what his status is going to be for next week. You see Trayvon Diggs got hit. He went down. Y'all, that's a concussion. I believe something's going on with his head. I believe he had a concussion. He laid there for a second, had to get himself together. DJ Moore came at him and gave him one of them hits, and DJ Moore, it wasn't playing. So listen, Cowboys, we got to do kind of the same thing. We can't play either because, believe it or not, Green Bay is leading the NFC North, so we need to come correct on next week. So having said all that, I got to get to Mac Eberflus. I got to get to the Cowboys defensive coordinator. I got to get to him. This is all I heard. You know, Eberflus has got the answer. You know, he was on staff and he throws Caleb Williams. He know how to stop him. And Ben Johnson took Eberflus to school. Y'all, it wasn't pretty. It did not look good. And if I'm the head coach, if I'm the one in charge, I'm holding everybody to account. And I think Schott is trying to play, this is Schottenheimer. Schottenheimer's trying to play this PR game where he's trying to be all cool in front of the camera, in front of the, you know, when he's doing his press conferences, you know, having all the right answers. Listen, it's time to hold some people to account. If you're gonna coach this thing. If not, might need to find somebody else. Because we got, 13, 14 more games? Possibly. Hey, something is wrong here. So this defense does not look good. Got some healing to do. I got you. But at the end of the day, man, something's got to get better. Dak. Let's talk about Dak. Dak didn't have, let me go back to my stats. Dak didn't have a terrible game until he started throwing these interceptions. Y'all, he was 31 for 40. If I'm doing my math right, that's about 62, 63, 64, maybe 65% of his passes. But they're only 5 yards a clip. So at that point, you're not hurting the defense. You're not stretching the defense. And I want to see this team stretch some defenses. You got enough to do it. At the end of the day, we've got some questions going on. And again, somebody needs to be held account. I ain't happy. I'm not upset. I'm not going to pull out my hair. Shit, I ain't got nothing to pull out. I'm not going to pull out my hair and go crazy. It's just the third game of the season. And I think you need one of these games, if you're looking long range, to actually find out where your holes are, what you need to fix, and then fix it. And if not, if you can't fix it, then bring somebody in who can actually help you on this journey. So I'm not upset. Cowboy Nation rise up. Now here's what's going to happen on tomorrow. Now watch this. When we win, you can't find national media. When we win, they got their mouth closed up. Now watch tomorrow. Have their mouth all open, righteous, smoking cigars, got their hats on, you know, talking all, you know, that country talk. I don't want to hear all that stuff. Listen, if you can't be vocal when we win, don't be vocal when we lose. Just keep your mouth closed. If I'm just speaking for me, let's say I'm a Cowboy fan through and through. I ain't scared of nobody. You know, I can talk junk with the best of them. So if you're gonna talk this talk it. But if you're gonna walk the walk it. That's just gonna be completely up to you. But as far as me, I'm still a Cowboy fan. Got the star. We them boys. We just wasn't them boys today. And it happens. Listen, it happens. So I'm cool. I ain't happy, but I'm not going to lose no sleep. I'm not going to get upset. On the third game, we're still third in the division. We still got a chance. So, Cowboy up. It's time to make some changes. Time to get some things in order. Schottenheimer, welcome to the NFL coaching ranks. This is what you asked for. This is what you wanted, an opportunity. So now you got one. So now get it fixed. Cowboy Nation, we'll see you next week. We got Green Bay. hey, put up or shut up. The Browns beat them today, so there's an actual way to beat this team. So they're not as insurmountable. They're not as powerful. They're not as potent. They're not as strong as we thought they were. Because the Browns didn't come in doing so great either. So they found a way to win. So Cowboys, we can find a way to win, but it's time to make some changes. It's time to start holding some people to account and get healthy. Hey, Cowboy up. This is not your ordinary Cowboy fan. I'm Juan Johnson. Hey, we'll do it better next time. Want to say this to you. Don't be ordinary. Be extraordinary. Do the impossible. Go forward. Hey, make it happen. It's up to you. Put God in your life, and everything will work out. Hey, but don't be ordinary. Be extraordinary. Let's make it happen.